Welcome back to another episode of Amateur Pool. I'm Josh Powell, your host, and today we've got a Tap League tournament. This is a Scotch doubles tournament. I played this several months back. I've had it in the archives, and I'm busting it out. It's myself and Brian Scott versus Matt Sr. and Matt Jr. They're a father-son duo. They won the leg. They're getting ready to break. Now, their skill levels combined equaled 9, and Brian and I at the time equaled 10. I was a 7, he was a 3. So we have to give them a game on the wire. We're going to 5, they're going to 4. That's me at the table, getting ready to shoot the 5 in the side. I'm going to try to leave Brian something here. What am I going to do? Not a huge fan of the way I played that. I didn't want to run into that 7, but Brian has a shot on the 5 ball. He's going to have to use the bridge because Brian's a little fella. You know, it's only about 5'4", I think, maybe 5'5", I don't know, 5'4". You can't reach that shot. He did a good job with the bridge. I've got a shot on the 7, it looks like up in the corner, but we really have to look at this run out. If the 2 goes past the, what is that, the 12 ball down there? Oh, am I shooting the 6 right now? If the 6 goes past the 12 ball, then I know the 2 goes past the 12 ball. So this would be a good shot. Yep. Not bad. I didn't leave Brian the easiest shot in the world. And you guys notice I chopped some of the in-between out on this one. This was a very long match. That's why I've been holding it in the archives. Oh, no, the scratch. The dreaded scratch. Oh, B. That's why I've been holding it in the archives, guys. It's just a super long match. So I took down a lot of the in-between shots. I got it down, I think, roughly about 45 minutes. So it's a lot better to watch now. I know some people like the long stuff, but you know, all the in-between stuff where someone's just standing there looking at a shot, I personally don't like watching that. You know, and I don't like commentating when that's going on. So, you know, I cut them down a little bit. So sue me, you know, sue me. All right, this is Matt Sr. at the table. This is the dad. He's cutting that 12 ball past the 2. That was a great shot because I think he only had about a half a pocket for that to go past the 2 ball. This is his son, Matt Jr. He's looking at the 14 ball, cutting it down. This is almost unmissable with the 2 where it sits. He's got to watch the scratch. Oh. Wah, wah. All right, here comes Brian. Let's see if we can squeeze this first rack out. Nice shot on the 1, left me the 2. I should be able to leave him the 4 very easily. I can actually, it's not much angle, but I can hit it with center and just go straight up, or I can use a little right and go 2 rails like that. Oh, don't hit it too hard, huh? Don't hit it too hard. You see me hitting the table? That's a universal sign for slow the F down, you know? When you see people hit the table like that, it means slow down, bro. All right, Brian made a good shot, but he left me a bit of a tricky one here. It's not the easiest shot in the world, but I do have a pocket, so I don't hesitate right away. I call it. I'm standing over there eyeballing my shot. I'm looking at the line to make sure I got the hit point right, and I'm going to take my time and bear down on this one. That's all that matters. I can't really scratch because I think the cue ball is going to hit the 11. I guess I could scratch, but it's very unlikely. Bank. There it is, 1-0, zip sauce, you know what I'm saying. Now it's rack 2, winners break, and Brian's up for the break. We had to rotate. Even into the new rack, we had to rotate. So if I finish the 8 ball, Brian has to break. Brian finishes the 8 ball, I have to break. Scotch doubles, you know the drill. It's every other shot, whether you make it or miss it. If you're not familiar with the format, you should really get familiar with it because it's a great game. It's a real fun way to play doubles, guys. You don't want to play doubles where it's not every other shot, because if you let someone have a full turn at the table, if they're a high skill level player, then it doesn't really turn into a doubles match. It just turns into that person running out and beating the opponents, you know. So Scotch doubles is a fair way to play it because you're only as good as your weakest player. You know, you can set up a shape, you can make a great shot, but if your other skill level partner can't make those shots, that's where your run ends. So it's, in my opinion, one of the best ways, probably the best way, and in my opinion, the only way to really play a doubles match. You know, any other doubles match is just kind of like, It works for bar pool, I guess, regular doubles. And for people who aren't as into the game and they don't take it serious and they can't run out. You know what? The people who take 3 or 4 innings to finish a rack of 8 ball, regular doubles works for that. But the people who can clear a rack first try, or maybe within 2 innings, regular doubles just doesn't work as well, in my opinion, again. And what does my opinion do? Nothing, you know? My opinion don't mean jack, you know? It's like a butthole. Everyone's got one and they all stink. You know what I'm talking about, little Timmy. Not a sponsor. Someone commented and said, I need to stop saying the name of this drink because they'll never sponsor me if I give them free advertisement. And you're right. You're absolutely right, sucker. So I'm not even going to show the label. You guys know what it is, but I'm not going to advertise until they call me up for a sponsorship, you know? All right, back to the match, guys. I'm sorry, I've been rambling. Let's get back to the match. That was a pretty smooth shot right there. I was impressed with these guys. We played, this was about an hour and 20 minutes away from where we live. So we encountered a lot of players that we don't play all the time. You know, this is the first time I had ever met these guys. And I was pretty impressed, man. They shot pretty well. They shot pretty well. Father-son duo. Pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see. Maybe my son and I will get into something like that here in the future, but I know he's pretty busy right now with college and football, working, you know, so he only plays when he can. But he does definitely like to play a lot. So I'm feeling, you know, the more his life calms down, the more he's going to get into pool, I think. This is a tough shot. He's trying to cut that 9 over. He's got to watch the scratch off the other ball. Good shot. Oh, look at the shape, too. Oh, if he doesn't run behind the 4, which he didn't. Nice shot. So, senior, I'm going to call him senior and junior or dad and son because they're both named Matt. You know, that don't get me nowhere saying Matt. So, senior can just follow this up without hitting the 1, or he can draw, or he can stop. He followed it up without hitting the 1. Gave his son, junior, a little angle on this shot, but not bad. It's not a bad angle. As long as he doesn't come off the rail and then off the 5, he won't scratch. Okay. Yeah, he did come off the rail off the 5, but not hard enough to get that tangent line over to the scratch. So now we got a tie ball game, ladies and gents. 1-1. It ain't no fun. The day has begun, and he scratched. Oh, no. For them. Not so much oh, no for us, you know? All right, so it looks like I'm up at the table. I'm going to shoot that 3 ball. I'm going to give Brian probably a shape on that 4 or the 2. Looks like the 2. Looks like the 2. Oh, he's going to shoot the 7. I don't hate that, but I know he doesn't like that. Oh, man. You ain't supposed to miss that shot, Brian. You ain't supposed to do it. I know he didn't like that shot on the 2, but really that's the shot we needed to take right there because that 2 is a little bit tricky to shape with the 14 sitting where it's at. All right, junior made a good shot. Dad's going to get rid of the 14, which is going to open up our 2, but it doesn't help a whole lot because now the 12 blocks our shot down in the corner, you know. Oh, but junior's going to get rid of the 12 right now, which will open up our 2. He followed up. Now, if the 11 goes past the 15 into this bottom right corner, which I don't think it does, they could get out. He's looking at a combo, I think. Unless the 9 passes the 13, it's so hard to tell from here. We're about to find out. I think it did. I think it did pass the 13. It was just not an easy shot. And that's me at the table. That's me at the table. That's me. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, I've said many times before, I'm never going to sing on this channel again, but I keep lying to you guys, and I'm sorry because I can't help it. I like to sing, you know? That was a failed safety right there on my part. I wanted to get him up behind that 6 ball, and it didn't work out. The safety didn't work out, but it may end up working out in the end. I don't like where his 9 ball ended up because it blocks our 4. So we really got to try to do something with that. Brian needs to cut this in softly, which he did. Nice. If he would have cut that in hard, man, there's no telling what would have happened. You know? So I'm probably going to give him a shot on the 6 after this, I would imagine. I mean, it's right there. I hate doing that because the 6 is so easy to shape. I wish I would have played him something like maybe gotten him on the 2 ball or something like that. But I think we need the 2 ball to open up the 4. So it's best probably if I shoot the 2 ball. So at the time we played this, I was a skill level 7 in tap. And Brian was a skill level 3 in tap. So this was just we would only played tap for a couple weeks when we played this tournament. And, you know, I was a 7 in tap for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks until they realized I wasn't actually a 7 in tap. And I went down to a 6. 7 in APA, yes. 7 in tap, no. You know, Tap skill levels are a little bit tougher. You know, usually people who play tap are one skill level below where they were in APA. Not always, but normally that's how it works. Oh, don't scratch. Don't scratch. That was a pretty okay shot if he didn't give him a look at the 13, but I think he did. Yeah, if he would have left him right up next to that left side pocket and he didn't have the 13, that would have been a real good shot because he wouldn't have really been able to do anything except a possible combo. Let's see what Senior does here. Yeah, it was clear. He could make it. I thought it might be a little tricky the way he was taking his time on it, but he put it in pretty okay. I mean, it didn't look that hard the way he made it, and he might just made a really good shot. But all right, now straight, just a half a tip top leads him to the 11 ball. He hit it a little hard, though. This could be good for me and Brian, you know, because he left this tough. And even if Daddy makes it, we're calling him Daddy now, I guess. Even if Daddy makes it, it's tough to get on that 8. Yeah, it was always going to be tough, man. Was always going to be tough. But now our 7 ball's in a bit of a tricky spot here. I got to get Brian a good shape on it. I think I can cheat it because it's a valley table and just put left spin and come over and either give him the upper pocket. Yeah, like that. Upper pocket, or I went too far on that. I was going for the top right pocket for my shape, but I think he can make it in the center, in the left side. In which case, the cue ball should just drift up, and I'm likely going to have a shot on the 8. Oh, no, Brian, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I remember this tournament. You know, like I said, this was months ago. We played, little follow scratch action. He thought he had enough angle to come 2 rails around. But I don't think he hit the object ball exactly where he intended, so the cue ball just followed it in. That happens, man. I do that a lot. Well, not a lot, but I've done that a lot in the past. You know, I still do it occasionally now. All right, Brian puts this in, and we're up. Boom, 2. I almost said 0, guys. What am I doing? 2 to 1. 2 to 1. You know, 1 to 2. Buckle your shoe. All right, it's my break. Breaking center ball break. And nothing fell, it doesn't look like. Yo, center ball break failed me, you know? Failed me, guys. All right, Daddy's up to shoot this 13, it looks like. It's a good shot. I like the stripes better here. He missed, though, so we're still open. Still open table. And Brian's jumping right on those stripes. He ain't no dummy. Stripes look much better than the solids. Ooh, maybe not so much now. That 8 ball is a little tricky. All right, that works out. 2 rails back and forth. Gave him the look at the 9. And he can reach it, so he can make the 9. I would love for him to run into the 7 and open the 8 here. He did. Didn't open the 8 a ton, but he opened it. Left me a shot up table. Man, if we can figure out that 8 ball, there's a chance we can be out here. We just got to figure out that 8 ball. All right, Brian, just buckle down and make this shot. The cue ball should go straight back and forth if he doesn't use English. Oh, that was good. Good shot. It was either a little soft or a little hard, though. I would have hit that a little. Whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Why don't I shoot the 10? I don't like this at all. I should shoot the 10 here. Oh, I see what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it off of his ball, which would open up that pocket for the 8 ball. So maybe it was a smart shot, but it was a real tough shot, you know. Had I made it, though, it would have opened up the pocket for the 8. Brian could have shot the 10, and I think we could have been out ski. So really, it was a good plan, just didn't execute. Oh, B. B, 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 B. All right, Senior's going to cut this 3 in the side. He's probably going to come 3 rails around, I would imagine, for the 4 ball. I don't think he can hit it light enough to hold it. Yeah, 3 rails around. He ran into the 7. Otherwise, he would have been dead on that 4, I think. He can still shoot the 4, or he can shoot the 7. He might even be able to shoot the 5, and if he can, that's the shot. Shoot the 5. Your cue ball's going to come off the rail and hit the 14, and it's going to stay right down there for like the 1 ball. Yeah. Yeah, that opens the rack up. I like that shot best. So if Dad shoots this one nice and easy, he'll have the 2. If he hits it a little more firm, comes 1 rail, he could have shot the 6. But he left him for the 2, so this works out fine. Now the 6 might be a little tricky to get back on. Oh no, he bumped it out, opened it up. That's pretty good. This is a little tight to go past the 10 ball, but if it does, they're looking good to get out. Whoa, impressive. Senior played it off of his 4 ball. That was a very good shot, man. That's hard to be that accurate from distance like that. Well done. Well done on that shot. Oh no. Junior May, he just barely bobbled the pocket. I'm being extra dramatic today, guys. I'm invested in this match, you know? Invested. I'm just happy to be in front of the camera, hanging out with my friends, watching a game of pool, guys. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me as always. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thanks for all the subscribers and the likes and comments. I read them all. I respond to 99% of them, and if I don't respond, I usually hit the heart anyway, so you know I read it. So keep it up, guys. I appreciate you. I'll keep the videos coming. You keep engaging with me. Bam. We got a deal. Knuckle it up. Just kidding. That don't work through the screen. Just kidding. Who really knuckled it up? Come on. Come on, guys. You thought that would work. Get out of here. Get out of here, that garbage. All right, he played a good shape to get his dad back on the 8 ball. His dad should be able to make this pretty easily.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
Oh no, man, that was just a lack of focus, guys. I've been there and done that 1,000 times. I still do that quite a bit. Lack of focus. You take your eye off the ball, so to speak, you know? You guys already know. All right, left me a long one, but one I'm able to handle, and I put that bottom right spin so I wouldn't scratch in the upper right-hand corner. All right, now we're up 3-1. We only need 2 more. Oh, Brian scratched on the break. Scratched on the break, Ola. This was played at the Lincoln Park Moose Lodge down in Lincoln Park, Michigan, downriver. Cool little spot, man. It's a Moose Lodge, but they have, geez, what do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have like probably 12 or 13 tables just off the top of my head. They may have a little more or less than that, but they have a lot of tables and they host a lot of events there. A lot of the anti-pool players associations played out of there as well, which I am no longer a part of, nor will I be a part of, but Tap League's played out of there also, and they host other tournaments there too, you know, just private stuff. So it's a pretty cool place, man, for a Moose Lodge. It's not even a pool hall, but basically is a pool hall. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys got places like that around you. Comment if you got a place like that. It's not a pool hall, but it's a pool hall. It's where everybody plays. Lots of places like that. All right, Brian made a good shot on that 9, but he left me tough, boy. Toof. What am I going to do here? I don't think I can bank this between the 214, maybe? I doubt it. Oh, I tried cutting it straight down. What a shot. Who is that guy? Who is that guy cutting that ball straight down like that and not leaving his partner a shot? I guess he does. He's got a shot on the 10. It's a long. Why are you hitting it so soft, bro? Why you hit it so soft, bro? Come on, man. You could have made that, I feel like. Or maybe the 2 was in the way. Man, it's tough, though. I mean, it's hard to control the leave when you're slicing it all the way down the table on the rail like that, you know, because the cue ball just flies back and forth. And you're just trying to hit it hard enough to make sure you make the ball, you know. You think about the shape a little, but it's hard to be precise on that. Am I going to cut this one up too? Who do I think I am? Chef Gordon with all these slices and dices? I tried. I sure did try. I was feeling good after that last one. I was like, oh, I can make this. No, I can't. No, you can't, Josh. You can't make that. Stop trying, bro. Stop trying. Stop trying to make it, bro. All right, Senior's up at the table. He's eyeballing this 1. If he stops right there, hits it light, rolls it, His son will have the 2. They got to think of that 4 because I don't think it passes the 10 in the upper left-hand corner. So they're probably going to have to try to shape it for the upper right-hand corner. Oh, shoot. He just took care of it now. That was better. I wasn't sure he could make that like that. That was a good shot. All right, now the 6, if he puts a little left spin, he'll come down and give him the 2, that's exactly what he was doing, but he hit it a little bit hard, and he missed the 6. So that's going to bring the good guys up to the table, a.k.a. us, I don't know why we're the good guys, but because I'm narrating, so that's why. I'm not going to be the bad guy, I'm the good guy. Good guys. Superheroes. Not quite superheroes. Oh, Brian, he's just a little bit off today, Just a little bit off on this day. On this day here. Brian's usually shoots pretty strong, He wouldn't have missed that shot normally. All right. Dad said, you ain't hanging up on me again, 6 ball. I'm making you this time. All right. Son's got to make this 7. That's not the easiest shot in the world, and shape's a little tough to get on that 8 because my 11's in the way. Oh, he drew it like mad. He was trying to draw 1, 2, 3 or 4 rails all the way around the table and back for the 8. That was a pretty ambitious shape he was trying. Pretty ambitious. I don't blame him, though. What else was he going to do, I mean, maybe force follow and follow it through the 11, but that's a real ambitious shot as well. Oh, man, I left Brian a tough shape on this one, man. I could have done better for him there. That's for sure. He's got to look at this 14 ball, though, and he can cut it right in the side with straight top. Yeah. It left me tough, but that's what I get for leaving him tough. It's hard to give me a good shape when you don't have a good shape to start from. It's just a tough way to go about it. I should be able to handle this, though. I just got to make sure I shape him on the 11. Straight bottom, it looks like could probably do it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to hit it, though. I didn't want to run into it. Now I left him awkward. I just wanted to go straight back and forth. I didn't want to run into the 11. If I could have avoided hitting the 11, he would have had the 11 in the side pretty easy. I should have coached him here because we were allowed coaches. Yeah. Should have coached him there and had him do a safety shot. But he kind of did get safe anyway because he left them a long straight back bank, which is not easy. But it's one they can make. People make these shots. It's always when you don't expect them to, too. Ooh, close. He almost had it. And he left me right on the 11. I've got maybe an inch in between the balls there, so I got to be real careful how I shoot this. You see him? I went to just poke it because I don't want to double hit it. So I just went to poke it real quick because that's kind of how you have to shoot that shot so you don't double hit. I'm trying to put follow on it. Obviously, I can't jack up and put draw because I'll scratch in the side pocket. So I've got to put follow on it here, guys. So what I'm going to do is take my stick that's level, and I'm going to make it a little over level so I'm shooting up at the cue ball. Yeah, see how low I'm getting? And the cue stick is going up. That way I can do that without double hitting it. So you do that, and the stick glances off the top. That way you don't double hit the cue ball. It's almost a miscue, but not quite. Not quite a miscue. There it is, man. We are on the hill, guys. We are on the hill. They still need 3 racks. So we're looking good so far. Looking pretty okay, Brian and I. Second ball break. I made a ball in the corner. See that first ball break? See how much better the second ball break works for me? It's the break I've always used, and I'm very well practiced on it, and it works better for me as a result. If I practiced on the head ball break a lot more and got it down, obviously I could use that, but I don't like using it because a lot of times I play in the bar, and hand racks and bar balls, dirty balls, sometimes they're different size balls. It's almost impossible to get a tight rack. So if you don't have a real tight rack, the second ball break works better, man. It just spreads them better when the rack is loose. So that's just the break I've always used, man. I know a lot of you guys have been on me about using the head ball break, and I appreciate it, the advice. And it's not that I haven't tried the head ball break. I still try it from time to time. I still go back to it and try to use it You saw me use it in this match. Just doesn't work as well for me, you know. On a 9-foot table, yes. If I play on a 9-footer, thing about 9-footers is most of the time it's good equipment, right? People don't get a 9-foot table and not take care of it. So usually the balls are clean, the table's clean, same set of balls, you know, so you can get a lot tighter rack on a 9-foot, A. And B, there's a lot more room on the table, you know. So the head ball break, that smash 'em break on the head ball seems to work better on a 9-foot table. But on a 7-foot table, no sir, I'll stick to my second ball break, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You already know. I don't know why I'm on a bro kick today. Just is what it is. Rarely ever do I say bro in like my regular day-to-day life. Just because, unless I'm trying to make fun of somebody. What's up, bro? You know? But I don't know why on here I like to say it. I don't know, guys. You know, you guys already know. Already know what I'm talking about here, little Timmy. What am I going to do here? I don't know. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a second, tell you guys about short rail merch, you know. I added button-up polo shirts with the little short rail logo. I got hats. I got t-shirts. I got tank tops. I got women's racerback tees, or tank tops. Yeah, not tees. What else do I got? I got Joe and Mama. Just kidding, guys. I don't have Joe Mama. But yeah, shop short rail, guys. You know, support what I'm doing here. If you like watching my channel, man, I don't make much off YouTube at all, man. So it's a sponsorship with Perimeter Billiard Lights, and my short rail apparel is where my money comes from. So if you want to support me, man, you need a pool table light, perimeterbilliardlights.com. Use code AmateurPool, all uppercase, or buy shortrail.com merch, you know. Short rail apparel, guys. Pretty cool pool players apparel. You know, it's not the traditional skulls and flaming 8 balls, and that's what I like about it. It's a little more sleek, a little more classy, and you can wear it in day to day, you know. People who don't even play pool look at it. Well, that's a pretty cool design, you know. So that's all I'm going to say about it, guys, for now, until the end of the video, and then I'll mention it again, you know, and I'll probably throw a commercial in here somewhere, you know, my little hat commercial. So, shortrail.com, guys. Get you some, sucker. All right, enough of the ad read, guys. Enough paying the bills. Let's get back to the match, man. Senior's looking at this one ball up in the corner. That's a good shot. Just as good as any shot. He bumped that 5 a little bit, which actually worked out pretty well for him. His son's going to make the 6, and if he can go straight back and forth and leave his dad the 2, which that's exactly what he did. See how straight the ball went back and forth? It means he followed all the way through his stroke. If he would have let off the stroke, the ball would have went forward down towards the corner pockets. So his dad's got to be careful how he shapes the son here. May draw, looks like he's using draw. He's going to try to shape on the corner. Kind of in between. Kind of a 50-yard line shot here. I like the side pocket here if he can do it. Yeah, so does he. Without hitting the 12, because the cue ball will go up to the top short rail and then back down for the 8. Oh, no, it looks like he's going for the corner. Why does it look like he's lining up for the corner? Oh, he's not. Okay. Oh, no, he put right spin on it. He didn't really want to do that. I mean, he got lucky and came past the 12, so his dad does have a shot. And with the 9 ball sitting there, that pocket is huge. It's not unmissable, but it's going to be a tough one to miss. I think he'll make it. I have a good feeling he'll put this one in. I have it on good authority with the 9 ball there. It's just the pocket's too big to miss that shot. So they're fighting back, guys. It's 2-4. We're still on the hill. They need 2 more. Don't forget, we had to give them a game on the wire, so it was a 5-4 race. And we jumped up to the hill right off the bat, man, you know. Jumped off right off the bat, got to the hill. My phone went off, guys. That's why I felt distracted. I had to look and see who it was, you know. It wasn't nobody important, you know. Is your mom calling? I left something over there last night. Just kidding, guys. You know that's not true. I'm a married man. I'm a married man, you know. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. All right, back to the match now. Senior's shooting the 2. He did a pretty good shot out there. He's got to look at the 6. He can shoot the 3. I think he can shoot the 7 ball next. He's got plenty of options here. Which one's he take? I don't like taking the 6, although that's naturally the one you're going to look at first. But the 6 doesn't really lead you to another good shot. It does if you manipulate the cue ball, like if you draw it back. But just in general, like it doesn't lead to a great second shot. I would take the 7 there. Yeah, he drew it back. That was a good stroke too, man. Junior's got a fairly good stroke when he's on, obviously. It's a little inconsistent. Sometimes his stroke is not there. Sometimes it is. He gave Dad the look at the 7 ball, and if Dad hits this right, he'll give him the 1 ball in the corner or the 5 ball up in the upper right corner. Let's see what he does. Lost it a little bit, but that's okay. He's still got to look at the 5. He might be hindered a little bit by the 4 and the 13, but I think he can make this shot. What he's got to think about, though, is what's he going to do next, you know? What shot you going to leave your dad, Matt? Huh? Go ahead. Oh, you're not going to answer? You're not going to answer me? Okay. I see how it is. He doesn't want to talk to me, guys. You know, he doesn't want to talk. It's just the way it is. I can't make him. Can't make him talk. All right, yeah. What's he going to leave his dad, though? Here's the main thing. Hit it nice and soft. Try to leave him the 5, but that's going to be tough. I'm not so sure he can make the 5. Unless he can see enough of it to shoot it off of the 11. We saw him do that earlier, and he did it pretty well. I don't think he can see enough of it to do it here, though. The 4, I don't think goes past the 13. It might, but I don't think it does. So he really doesn't have a good shot here. Trying to play it off the 11, probably. Oh, he's got it clean as day, guys. I thought for sure he couldn't see that, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm going blind. I'm getting old, you know? Can't see as well. Or maybe it's just the camera angle. I'm going to blame it on the camera angle, just like all the other commentaries do. Commentaries. I don't know what I'm talking about. You hear even the pro commentators, they always blame it on the camera angle when they see it. They're like, oh, it's hard to tell with this camera angle. And I'm watching like, bro, I seen it clear as day. That's what happened there, guys. You know, you guys probably seen it clear as day, and I'm sitting here going, oh, he can't make that. You guys are probably yelling at me going, yes, he can. You know? Ooh. That 13 ball is a little oogle. If I can make this with lots of right spin, I might be able to bump it right here. Or am I playing him safety? I am. That's actually a good shot because now it forces him to hit the 1 and open up our 13. Yeah, that was a good safety. I like that a lot. It's a pretty crafty shot, you know? Just thinking about it. I was using my noggin. All right, but now Brian's got a long one here. I kind of like him just hitting our left side of the 10 and rolling the cue ball back up behind the 1 again. You know what I mean? Just hit his right side of the 10 would be our left side of the 10, and then just roll the cue ball down to the bottom short rail and up behind the 1. I like that shot a lot here. And that's what hopefully he goes for. But knowing Brian, he's going to go for a shot. Now I hit the other side of the 10. I don't like this because it could have left him the 4 ball, and it may have left him the 4 ball, or he's got to look at the 1 too. He can either bank it, he might even be able to cut it. Yeah, you got to go the other way with that, man. The only way you can leave him a shot going the other way is if you get perfectly behind the 1 and you can make it in the upper right-hand corner. Yeah, look at that. And if this bounces off the rail high enough, which it is, perfect on the 1. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Come on, man. Come on, man. Did you just say meow? Do I look like a cat to you, son? Running around all nimbly, pimbly? What movie is that from, guys? Comment below. You know the drill, man. Movie quotes are part of this channel. Comment the movie. I'm sure 99% of you guys know that movie, you know? Man, they're coming right back on us. Now it's hill to hill. Jeez. We had him hill to 1, and we let him come back and win the last 2 racks, guys. That's what sucks, man. When you get up on somebody like that, you let your foot off their neck because you think, oh, I got this in the bag, and you change the way you play, and it just doesn't work, you know? It doesn't work. All right, come on, Brian. We got to run this rack out, man. We got to win this set, move on in this tournament. I know the outcome of the tournament, guys. I remember how we did in the tournament, but I don't remember this match in particular. Like I said, this is from the archives. We played this back in winter time. May have been pre-winter even. It may have been like October, November. Yeah, well, I guess that would be winter still, kind of. Yeah. Somewhere around then. I can't remember when. But now it's almost August. It's about halfway through July, I guess. But geez, it's been a while. Ooh. That's pretty common, people to miss that shot like that. You know, they hit a little too much of the ball and drive it into the rail. It's a very common miss. All right, I'm going to stop it there and give him the 15 or the 10. I like him taking the 15. And if he can draw it back just a smidge, I'll shoot that 12 and get him on the 11. And we could potentially get out here. The 8 ball is the only tricky one. Oh, he drew it back a little far. Now I can't really shoot that 12 over like I wanted to. What am I doing? Playing safety? Yep. Playing a little safety action. I think I left him. If he wants to take it on, there's a cut to the side pocket. He's not going to take it, though. He's looking at maybe safety back. I think he's safety back. Yeah. Yeah, he left Brian a shot at this 13, though. You know, and if Brian can make that 13, the cue ball should naturally go to the top rail, side rail, and back down, and at least give me a look at one of those 3 balls. Yep. So I at least have a look. I don't think I can make anything here, maybe. What am I looking at? Combo? Oh my gosh, you're absolutely out of your mind, Josh. You're out of your mind. I must have been feeling good even looking at this combo, because that's not a shot I would normally be taking. And I called it, so that's what I'm shooting. I'm going to combo the 12 into the 10 and try to cut it into the side pocket, man. Some tough action Tenactin right there. Boom! Tough action Tenactin. Let's see, though. Hey, maybe I'll make it. I did make it. Holy macaroni. And look what I got for it, guys. I gave Brian a little hooksy-doo. Man, that's not good when it's hill to hill. Now all the balls are wide open. And I hooked my partner. Man. Is he on 3 rails to make a hit? Yep. Close. Good try, man. Made a hit, just wasn't hard enough. Man. All right, so they got ball in hand with a wide open table. And they've got 6 balls separating them from victory. Let's see what happens. You know, they've got 6 balls left. Well, 5 now. 5 to go. All right, what's he going to do here? I would use draw on this and shape the 4. He used draw and shape the 2. I like that, though. Oh, he could shoot the 1. You just might as well get it out of the way right now. It's dead straight. I would shoot the 1 here just because it's dead straight. You could get rid of it and still have the same position on the 2. But you could also finish on the 1 too. It really doesn't matter. Oh, he's probably going to shoot the 1 now, because he didn't quite draw back far enough for the 4. So he's going to shoot the 1 with a stop shot. That's going to leave his son the 4 in the upper right-hand corner. If his son plays okay and smart, he'll play it with, oh, he's got straight on it now. I might play a stop shot here, and that way his dad can shoot the 8 in the bottom right corner. Now, I wouldn't try to manipulate this cue ball much at all, if any. I'll just stop it. Oh, he drew it back. Yeah, see, he took a risk. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just stopped it. It's an easier shot, and then his dad's straight in. You don't have to give him that perfect shape like that. But he did, and it worked out. And they beat us, guys. Matt Sr., Matt Jr., thank you guys for letting me record that. If you even watched this, I know you probably were watching for this match months and months ago, and I'm sorry it took me this long to get it out, but I appreciate you letting me do it. Everybody out there watching, thank you so much for spending your valuable time here with me, your boy, Josh. If you want short rail merch, don't forget, shortrail.com, guys. Link is also in the description. If you need a perimeter billiard light for your pool table, use my code and save some money. It's all uppercase, amateur pool, no spaces. And what else is there, man? That's it. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.